Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Let me turn this camera around. Hold on one second. Hey, how are you doing? Good morning. Today is November. That's right, November 1st, right? So, did you think you would be in fall and just feeling the way you're feeling, right? For those that are coming on in, I'm Nekia Foxx from Nekia Foxx and Company, where I help amazing. Hey, Kathy. Blessings, 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 beautiful. How are you doing? How are you doing? Listen, I just wanted to come on today just to be a slight reminder for those that, let's go through business. Good morning, Queen. How are you doing, Mrs. Black America? Hello, Trail. Good morning. Listen, you all, I want you to understand. Blessings, Queen. Blessings. Listen, I got to tell you a secret. The Lord is about to blow your mind. You're divinely at the place that you knew you were always going to come to, right? Those fears that was inside, right? Those fears that was inside of your heart for so long in reference to really being able to receive your true destiny. Like, it's one thing to think about a thing. It's one thing to read about it. It's one thing to speak it. But it's another thing to accept it. You are now in divine acceptance season where your spirit is receiving all of the love that was put out to come into your life. Your spirit is now at the place of receiving. I need you to hear me. Of receiving every single thing that God has designed for your life. You are at a place now that you're ready to take on this life like never before. Listen, I'm so hyped up right now because I just had my NutriBurst. I keep telling people think I be trying to sell them something. Don't buy it. It's 98% absorption. It's 4 in the morning and I'm hyped up right now. When I tell you, when you come from having hormonal imbalances for years, mood swings going up and down, trying to figure out why you can't lose weight, all that kind of, just confusion for so long. When you find something that helps you feel good, listen, you don't have to sell it because the proof is in the pudding in reference to how you feel. This is what I want to tell you. How do you feel right now? Do you feel your best? Do you feel like you are really ready? Listen, we are in the last 2 months of the decade, not in the year, but of the decade. God is about to blow your minds, right? I hope that you have cultivated your environment, your circle. Remember that you are equivalent to the 5 people that you talk to on a weekly basis. Understand that if your spirit is at a place like this, you can't receive what even He has for you. So we are all at an open position, right? You guys, I just wanted to come on and be a word of encouragement. I would tell anybody that might be feeling a little confused right now, provide a creative space, which normally has to come with clarity. Make sure your house is decluttered. Make sure you're eating right, meaning you're drinking your water, you're getting your proper nutrition. Allow yourself to write down the things in which you want to accomplish and get a lot of things out of your head. You know, when I created the Transformation Journal, it just was not for, I'm having a product that helped me out. It was learning that when you write down, because the Bible tells us, when you write it down, when you make it plain and clear, listen, when your intentions are plain and clear, that means that you are now in agreement with what He's shown you for your life and your desires. Remember, it only takes 3 steps to decree it. You think it, you say it, and you walk in it, it's done. As I get ready to do my 30 minutes of cardio, I wanted to come out and say, listen here, it's November 1st. We are 60 days into the next decade. Every single thing that you want is literally waiting on you. As I look at, look, as I turn around and look at this, oh my goodness, is it turning around? Phones. Okay, there we go. I'm looking outside and I see the train. I see everybody just being so busy. I see everybody getting up and about, just really, 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 really on the move. And listen, what I've learned is sometimes you have to pause. You will do more You will get more doing less. You will be at a place in your life where you will literally be in a posture to receive when you're doing less. I want to tell you 3 things before I end this live that has changed my life in 2019. Just 3 things before I get off. One of the third things was being in an organized environment. That's one of the things. Being in an organized environment, meaning that I wanted everything around me to look beautiful, because I believe I wanted it to exemplify how I felt. So what are your desires? What makes you feel good? What literally are things that you feel better when you wake up to clean sheets? You feel better when you can find every single sock. You feel better and you're not late all the time when all of your shoes are organized, or when you had your clothes placed out the day before, when you know exactly what you're going to do. Those are small things that help you get out of the hustle and the bustle of being always on the go. Another thing is I learned how to hire people that love to do what I don't like doing. Listen, just because you can do something don't mean that you need to waste your time doing it if you don't love doing it. When we want to create a life that you literally are able to embrace and enjoy your moments, you want to enjoy the moment. When I'm off work and I'm not using my brain or running my mouth, listen, or not doing hair, or literally are not going to meetings and contracts and dealing with all the computer stuff, I want to enjoy my moments. I want to embrace, because see, time is very valuable. A lot of times we waste a lot of times with things on our to-do list and on our agenda that we end up not doing because we just don't feel like doing it, which ends up keeping you frustrated in your spirit for no reason about things that you just want to get to a point that you hire people to do things that you're not good at. That's one thing I learned in my business, is to hire people that are good at what I'm not good in, and so that I can maximize and do the things that I love, that I am great in, right? The other thing was to allow myself to receive, to be in a posture of receiving. A lot of times we have built up such an independent spirit in ways that then it allows people to feel as though you don't ever need help. And there will be seasons of your life where you need help. And you want to be able to be comfortable within yourself to ask for help. For the single moms listening here, I commend you. I know that you are facing things in reference to you got to cook, clean, keep the house in order, keep your mind right, look decent every single day. Make sure the kids get 3 meals a day. Make sure they bathe. Make sure they brush their teeth. Make sure they brush their hair. Make sure they do their homework. Listen, the more I go down the list, the more it literally is a weight on me. And that's what I would tell any mother. Do your best to position yourself to be you, even outside of the titles and the responsibilities that you have. Because one thing I've noticed from being in the hair industry for over 20 years is I've met women that they have literally ran themselves ragged in reference to it was them sacrificing themselves. But you can be a better mother, a better wife, a better businesswoman, a better employee. You can be a better friend, a better sister if you take some time to do you. So if I can tell anybody anything so that you finish the last 60 days of the decade out strong, stronger than you started, is to work on the things that make you feel well. Create an environment that you want to enter into. Be the person that you want to meet. Create the opportunities that you know you want to attract in your life, right? So I hope you guys are having such a fruitful Friday. Get out of the hustle and bustle. Life is meant to be lived. It's meant to be enjoyed. It's meant for you to literally love yourself. You heard what I said, yourself. Tell your soul thank you. You are now in a season that you get to see who you were really created to be. Embrace it. Receive it. Enjoy it. Accept it. Blessings, Divine. Blessings, Sharon. Blessings, Simone. Blessings, Trish. I hope you all get this and it meets you with love. If you have not heard it today, I love you. If you have not heard it or heard it in a while, I love you. And since I can't be there to hug and be present with you, please hug yourself for me. Give yourself an amazing hug, some like we sometimes the very thing we need costs, most times the very thing we need costs no money. The very thing you need is to be heard, to be seen, to be valued, to be appreciated. All of those things cost no money. So in order for that to happen on the external from outside people, we must start doing that within ourselves. Are you appreciating yourself? Are you loving yourself? We want others to put us as priorities. Are you placing yourself first, right? Are you doing the very things that you're expecting others to do? Because remember, they only can mimic what they see you do to yourself. So value yourself, love yourself, appreciate yourself, enjoy yourself on a level in which you were created. Remember, he said we are wonderfully made. I just want to come on today just to be a word of encouragement for someone that is finishing out their amazing week on this Friday. Listen, you are chosen, you are valued, you are loved, you are needed. Blessings, divine. Blessings, gorgeous. Listen, we are all in this together. When you win, I win. Listen, when I have my days when I'm like, oh my God, listen, hey, if I can send you some love, send you some energy, listen, hey, each one teach one a better way. That's what this thing is all about. We are all in this together. We can learn from each other. Nobody knows everything. Nobody is above anybody. Listen, we are in this together. When you see a better way, tell your sister. When you know a better way, show your sister. Listen. It's a lot of things that we were not told. It was not handed to us. It was not, we were not just given that, because we had to learn it the hard way so that the next generation doesn't have to. And guess what? We don't have to do a lot of talking with them, because guess what kids do? They see from our actions. The words mean nothing until we get older, right? Your parents and your life, kids only, one thing I've learned from life is kids, they go by what they see when they're younger, and they live by what you told them when they become adults. So if you want to raise your kids to be amazing vessels, walk in it daily. You don't have to talk it all the way out and get it in their head. No, they go by what they see. That's why so many kids are frustrated, because they're hearing one thing but seeing something totally different. They go by what they see. And they value by seeing it, and they will literally be able to receive it when they see you walk out what you're saying. And guess what's going to happen? They are going to regurgitate and repeat every single thing you told them when they become adults. So that's why everybody say, blessings, thank you for the hearts. That's why everybody say, well, my mama said or my daddy said, because those lessons that you were trying to drill to them, they now know the value of it. So come in the posture of not trying to make people, in the effort of not doing is when it happens, right? In the effort of allowing is when they're able to receive it. You ever try to talk to somebody and you really want them to get it, but they done shut down as soon as you started opening your mouth, because they're not, like, they feel like you're trying to manually push them to receive. It's like pushing food down somebody's throat. That's the same way with life. That's the same way with lessons. That's why we shall no longer try to make people see our value. No, it's not a need. You will do more by doing less. You will receive more, right? By giving your best, right? If you just give your best, the best is coming back to you. It's like what you put out, you receive. Regardless of if it comes from the source in which you thought it might or should come from. If you put out good, good is guaranteed to come back to you. We are in this together. So happy Friday. For those that are joining the workout, listen, I'm trying to tell you, this right here is the bomb. If you don't have NutriBurst right here, it has 72, let me tell you, 72 minerals, 22 phytonutrients, 19 amino acids, 13 whole foods. It's equivalent to 10 salads and 1 tablespoon, 12 herbs. Listen, this bottle has over 144 nutritious things. That's why I'm so hyped up right now. But all I do when I wake up in the morning is I get me a tablespoon of NutriBurst When I tell you my hormones are feeling so much better in reference to being at a balanced state, my mind, I can actually be able to be in a position to be who I actually am supposed to be because I'm in good energy, right? Because when you feeling good, you be good. You look good. Everything else happen. Listen, I'm just telling you to try it out for yourself. They even have a smaller bottle for you to try it out. This is a 16 ounce. So if you want to just, for the skeptical people, just try the small one out. I guarantee you. And this is good for kids too, especially the kids that have ADHD, that are very overly active, because a lot of them are not getting the proper nutrition. They're not getting the proper mental and physical exercise so they can get, because see, people think that they're problem kids because I am a reciprocate of being a child that their brain used to move very fast. So they would consider me behavioral and talkative and disruptive. And no, listen, I am grateful for that journey, because now when I meet those little babies, and now when people are like, well, why you always, I'm about the listen, the money is coming to me because I want to help the next generation. I want them to be heard, to be seen. I want them to have an environment that they can thrive and not be misunderstood for generations and generations and generations, because people don't have the time for them. Listen, when we place ourselves in a position that financial freedom allows you to now enjoy your life. Financial freedom, financial freedom allows you to actually be able to start enjoying your life. And it actually places you in a position to enjoy others around you, because you won't be frustrated. Like today is the first of the month. Most of the bills coming out, and then they late by the next 3 days. So most people tensed up and all this other stuff. Listen, I done been there. Listen. I have been there when literally I'm like, how in the world I'm about to pay these bills? It's like they come every 10 to 15 days. Listen, if you go through a season of sacrifice in your life for whatever that is that God has placed in your heart, a season of sacrifice in your life, it will place you in a position to enjoy your life on another level at a later time. See, so many want the life, but are you willing to sacrifice? Meaning that I told you all, when I was working at 3 different salons in 3 different cities, meaning I literally had no time. I was tired, but I knew what I needed to do at that time. I remember when I was getting those multiple degrees. I remember when I had to sacrifice and pay money that I did not have to coaches to teach me things that I did not know, but I was willing to sacrifice to get to that next level. It doesn't last forever in reference to your season of sacrifice, but we all must go through a season of sacrifice. For those that are going to school and still working a full-time job and got husbands and got kids, you are still in your season of sacrifice that's almost over. It don't last forever. And guess what? Now you're going to be able to provide time for yourself that you can drop your kids off to work. Meaning that you went to school when you was tired and had to do the homework with the kids and literally had to place yourself in a position to say, I want to do whatever it takes for me to get to a place that I can have more for my kids. And it's not just in material things. It's about your time. You have one amazing life to live. Your time is what's most invaluable. Are you placing yourself in a position to enjoy your time with those that you love? Listen, when I have this husband and these kids, I want to be able to wake up smiling while I cook their food, and I want to make up and fix them kids' lunches, and when the driver take them to school, because I believe in delegating. Listen, I'm not one of the ones that feel like I need to do it all. No, I'm telling you up front, I don't have to do it all. And that would allow me to be a better mother and a better wife. Listen, that's why when I'm single, I'm telling every single person, while you're single, create your environment that you know you will enter into. While you're single, I can't say that enough. While you are single, create your environment that you want to live in while you are single. Because when you become a wife, you can freely become a wife, and you can join on to that man's vision for his life and your family. And then you can now have the time, because you created multiple streams of income, so that you can be able to still have the way of delegating, so it's not stressful on that level. While you are married, create time for counseling. Everybody need counseling. You know, I actually know, I go to my counselor next week. Listen, my therapist, I'm so excited. Who is excited about going to a therapist? Me. Listen, everybody needs better perspective. If you're in a place of wanting to become your best, you are literally at a place. I am so excited about this new journey. Listen, it's so much on my plate that when I go to this therapist, they're able to help me filter out and to have better coping skills, to have better perspective, to move through things much easier than manually. You know, I've been manually doing a lot of stuff for a long time, but no longer. Listen, there are times in your life that you need therapy, meaning that especially if you are a married couple. I meet so many young people nowadays getting married with not a lick of counseling. They don't even know anything about equally yoked. They're joining with people when they are at their lowest, so they're wondering why they're having all this confusion, because you all were never on the same page from the beginning. You all never valued the same things from the beginning. It's certain things that are put in place for us to actually live better. When the Bible tells us to do things, it's not to make you go without. It's to help prepare you to actually be in divine order and to live a life that doesn't require you to have to be on your knees every 5 minutes praying about the very people that you're connected to, right? But hey, mother, blessings to you. Hello, Tanisha Strong. Blessings, Virginia Stewart. Listen, all my good family from Fort Pierce. Hey. I'm about to get out and about. I'm so hyped because I done took my bottle almost empty. But guess what? My auto ship, I think it's coming in today. See, I don't stop without this right here. This right here has helped change the game. It makes you feel so good because it's liquid form, which is 90% plus absorption. Mitch, when people are like, oh, I'm taking one-a-days. Oh, congratulations. I used to think that one-a-days was doing it too. I used to think that just this pill and this capsule, until I started understanding the digestive system and how this thing goes, and why most capsules you're only receiving about maybe 50 to 70% of the actual whatever you're taking. So when you take this and it goes straight into your system, you feel it instantly, right? And did I tell you that the kids need this as well? A lot of babies are going without proper nutrition, you know, especially people that are having no time to cook for the kids. You know, back in the days, we got home cooked meals every day. Nowadays, these kids, I don't know what their insides look like. They got fast food every single day. The schools is feeding them. I don't know whether you wonder why the child can't sit down and concentrate. So genetically, if their family already had issues with nervous system problems and autoimmune, what do you think is happening? It starts in our food. It starts in our food. But once again, I didn't come on to ramble. It's November 1st. We have 60 days into this amazing new year. My edges are back. Y'all don't understand. Listen, I get my sister locks coming up soon. I'm so excited about this journey. Thank you, mother. Your daughter is about to. I am enjoying this day so far and will enjoy this day. But I had to come on and share some love with my peoples. Listen, it's Friday. It's the time that we've been waiting on. It's November 1st. Do y'all know what? I don't know if you know what's happening. Listen, it's some major contracts on my end that's about to be signed. So that's why I'm like, woo. Listen. When I tell you God is amazing, when I tell you he will place you in a position, listen. He's sending me people that I literally never thought I would have met. Listen. That I didn't have to go call them. They called me. Listen, you are in a season where the things that you've been waiting on are not going to be at, a distance. They are coming to look for you. It's coming to look for you. So positivity and peace today. Once again, I hope you've joined the YouTube channel. For those that have not joined the Facebook group, it is open for only one more month because you guys, I will be winding down into this next season, getting ready for 2020 because mine always starts in October. So that's why so much has been going on. But I won't be on my personal page a lot next year. So I want to stay connected to everybody. So I hope hope you all have joined the Transformation Place Facebook group, because that's where I'll be sharing just a lot of, positive energy, insight, tools that have helped me transition my life, my business, that has allowed me to transform relationships, have allowed me to really and I'm still learning and growing. But as I learn and grow, hey, each one teach one a better way. As I learn and grow, as I get it, I give it to you. Listen, that's how this thing works. We can't take any of this stuff with us, right? So as we learn a better way, we help somebody else learn a better way. As we learn tools to do better, we help somebody else learn how to do better. As we jump over the broom, we remove it so the next person can walk. This is how this thing works. It don't take all this extra energy. One thing I'm learning is from Coach Aziza. When I tell you she's gonna be my coach one day, we gonna do a conference together. I already know it. Listen. She said the other day, I am a masterful allower. Listen, if that resonates with you, that means that you're in a season to let that happen. I am a masterful allower. I am a masterful allower. And what that means is no longer doing, but allowing things to be as they should. In relationships, in business, in our work environment, in anything that happens in our lives. When we get to the point that we accept and we allow things to be as they should is when it really happens. A lot of times when we're manually trying to make things happen, you are touching it, which is now making it not be in the organic form, which is now destroying it, right? It's just like love, and it's just like people. When you try to make people hear you is when they don't. When you try to make people, blessings, cousin Emily, when you try to make people understand is when they don't. When you try to make something you're going at it with this type of energy is when the complete opposite happens. So I am a masterful allower. Listen, you can do more and receive more doing less in this season coming up. When we take I, me, and how you feel out the window, you can allow God to now use you, and you can allow God to now place you in a position to be used, right? You can allow yourself to be in a posture to receive at that point. I have gone over a little bit longer than I wanted to, but I wanted to come on today to talk and send some love and positive energy to my people. Woo, Jesus, honey. When I tell you I feel so good, I'm like, if y'all only knew, listen, your girl feels good. Listen, I'm so grateful to God, because I remember the days and the years when I used to be mentally depressed. I mean, depressed. And now to wake up in peace is what I look forward to. When you can wake up in peace of mind, listen, that's the biggest gift you can give yourself, right? I'm trying to tell you, I just went and I'm down another 8 pounds. I'm like, yay! Listen, another 8 pounds I am down, right? Another 8 pounds. Your girl is putting in the work. I'm eating better, feeling better, getting more done, right? So that I can be a better vessel. Listen, I know when I get older, I don't want to be bent over. I want to be able to still be active, moving with my great-great-grandkids. So what I have to do is now choose to treat my body. Understand that food is thy medicine. Understand that what I put in my mouth affects the outcome of what I'm able to do on a daily basis. Understand how this thing really works. The less I put toxic in my ears and allow to come through my ear gates, the more I'm able to allow my energy to continue to flow out the right way, right? The more I literally place myself in a position of humility, is now when I can be in a position to be received, right? It ain't about me. It's not about you. It's bigger than us. Blessings, Ricardo. It's bigger than us. In 2020, God will blow your mind by the end of this year, because it's happening right now. That's why I say I had to get on today. No, today is November 1st. It's major manifestation and harvest season, meaning that you are at a position to receive in this season. You've planted the seeds. Let's go on a spiritual level. In order for it to be harvest now, the seeds had to have been planted long time ago, right? They had to be planted earlier in the year when it was, doing that other phase or in the earlier phases of your life, right, in order for you to receive. So many be trying to plant right now and receive right now. That's not how it works. You can't do a good deed right now and expect the good deed to just turn around tomorrow. No, you plant the seed and know that it's coming back. And when it comes back, it will come back in the time that you are going to need it. And it might not come back from who you thinking it's going to come back from, right? It's going to come from it might come from somewhere else. That's when you allow God to bless you the way he needs to bless you. So many times we like, well, I did this for them, but they should be doing this for me. No. Boom, boom. Checkmate. No, you don't know what you actually need. So we're making a lot of decisions based on where we are right now and who we think we are right now. And God is saying, I'm trying to position you for where you don't even know you're going. That's the beauty of it. But God bless you. I can go on, because today I might consider this just a rant. I could just go on and on. Blessings to Nisha Hill. I just wanted to come on. I just feel like I just want to, all my good, beautiful people, especially my home team. Blessings, beautiful. Blessings, queen. Blessings, king. Listen. Do you see the dimples in my cheeks? Listen, and this comes from nothing, right? When you can be in a posture of, it's Friday. Listen, the Lord has delivered me from, I literally used to be at a place where I was just about the hustle and the bustle and the let's make it happen. Listen, when I tell you, you see them rocking chairs over there? When I tell you, sister girl sits and rests her nerve in them rocking chairs, listen, you see my shoes, I'm about to go in this good workout. Let me tell you, these rocking chairs, let me tell you, these rocking chairs do you, listen, I come and rest my nerves. When I tell you, your girl relax her mind, when I tell you, find you some things that make you feel good. I'm old school, I'm going to have some land, a whole lot of land, and I'm going to have, everywhere I go, it's going to be rocking chairs. Because I love resting my nerves. So many people like being out and about. I like being home. I like being in a place where I literally can enjoy my time, right? And I know that we all are about to be blessed on another level. Listen. So I just feel good today for so many reasons. I'm so grateful today for so many reasons. This is year 7, the ending completion of a lot of different things in my life. I'm so excited about what he is doing in reference to all of our positionings to help the kingdom in the big picture, right? Be grateful for how God will deliver you piece by piece from the things that used to try to destroy you. Don't take it lightly when the things that used to have you on the floor crying and snotting all out your nose, now when it happens, you just look at them and be like, God bless you. God bless you. Listen, the things that used to have you at a place where you was literally about to go to get you a good DC number, now you be like, God bless you. God bless you. Have a great day. Hi. Awesome, right? Blessings to Shay. Listen, don't allow people to take you out of character, and understand before every elevation there is an attempt for deformation of character, right? Work on becoming morally sound, because every level, the more you keep your integrity, the more you keep good type of discipline skills in place in reference to your word or is your bond, and just foundational elements about life. That's what actually people think is about how you look and all this other stuff. No, it's what character traits you have that others have lost. Work on becoming a good human, right? The only person we can change is us. So work on becoming a great human, and I guarantee you that's what's going to set you aside from the rest. Be a good human. Be a good human being, and I guarantee you everything that you're looking for. It's so, we be thinking it's this big old science wheel. It ain't it don't take all that. All it takes is for you to just do better. Be a good person. Because that's actually what's going to set you aside from the rest. Is being a good, great person. being a person that's not trying to scheme on somebody, be a person that's not always just taking and never just, being a person that you literally, people don't have to tell you the basic stuff on reciprocation. Be willing to give what you're willing to receive. Don't put your hand in the cookie jar if you never taken the time to bake cookies. Simple things like that, because people look at that over time. If they're being around people that are takers and not reciprocating the same. Are you a person that you always have to be positive around the people you with and they always negative? Like, they need to have good days too, right? Shucks, you don't want to just be, iron sharpen iron. You want to be around people that literally are able to shift your atmosphere as well, right? But that's things that I value. I don't value what somebody have or what somebody got or where they live or how much money they got in the bank account, because I know plenty of millionaires that have bankrupt spirits. I know plenty of people with a lot of money that are not good people. I know plenty of people that wish they just can relax and enjoy nothing, right? Listen, when you can get to a place that you are happy in your nothingness, right? Meaning that without makeup, without hair, without clothes, without what you have, what's in your account, when you can be at peace in your nothingness, is what I said. It's when life really begins, and that's when life really starts. Is when you actually can be content with absolutely nothing. It don't take nothing for you to be happy. It don't take nothing for you to have a good day. It don't take nothing to make, that's when that thing starts. When it don't take nothing. Come on now. It takes nothing. Listen, I want to maximize these hours. I think listen, for those that are in Orlando, you get you some reflexology and some acupuncture to relax that nervous system. I'm so excited to open up this wellness center for the world next year. It's coming. Listen, the wellness center is going to be a place where you once again, we get to transform from the inside out. So all this good research and all this stuff that I've been going through for a long time, I'm now able to break it down and share it with things that have helped my body and my system, and people that were near death be able to feel better. Listen, the wellness center is it's the same thing. Everything is consistent. It's the transformation place. Same thing. The transformation place. You will be able to come there and get healed from the inside out, meaning your mind, your hair, your body, everything. Listen, how you feeling right now? Let's help you feel better. Come to the transformation place. When you try to figure out what's your next level, come to the transformation place. When you trying to figure out how in the world to do this next step, I'm sure if you go on YouTube, I got some transformation videos for you. I'm sure if you go on my website, I got some transformation tools for you. I'm sure if you are in my network, I got some people that can help transform your life by one phone call. I guarantee you. Listen, and this is nothing that you have to do. Listen, that's why everyone needs to focus on being themselves. Who are you? Because when it's you ain't got to do no work. Like, you ain't got to be being nobody but you. And the way your life is designed to be, it was designed for the right time, for all of those different 1 cent lessons and those 1 cent situations to add up. So now you actually have something worth something. But if we keep thinking all those things were minor and we analyze and everything, then we're missing out on what this thing is really about. I didn't try to become any of the things that God is now doing in this now season. It has been an accumulation of my entire 38 years, right? And the same goes to you. Just perfect you. Self-mastery is the key. Don't worry about nobody else but you. Just become a loving vessel. Just become somebody that can help shift somebody else's atmosphere. Just become somebody that can love without needing to get it back. Just become the person that literally gets to see things from a better way, right? And I guarantee you, every single thing you're trying to get is already inside of you. And the more we become better humans, the more we're able to enjoy this human experience, right? God is so good. So enjoy, hey Pee-wee, hey Auntie, enjoy your amazing Friday. It's November 1st. We have less than 60 days to the decade, meaning 10 whole years will have completed itself. 10 entire years would have been completed. It's 2020 coming up. Blessings Blessings, Rashid Thomas. Blessings, Natasha King, Queen. How are you doing, Miss Ambassador? Listen, 10 years, another decade. Listen, these are the years that you will magnify the quality of your life. These are the years where you're now in a position to know what it was all made out to be for, right? So enjoy yourself. Keep it simple. And not doing is when it actually gets done in reference to a lot of internal things. You don't have to make it happen. Just allow it to happen. Every single thing that you've been waiting on is now here. Receive it. You just had to receive it internally. This whole time we was like, when is this about to know? You just had to become the person that in your soul really believed what you were saying. That's all. So when you get to the point that your soul agrees with what you are physically saying is when it happens. I used to sit in the mirror and be like, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. People look at me like I'm plumb retarded. But honey, listen, when that day comes that thing really understands and receives it is the day when you literally are a multimillionaire. That's the day when you literally are like, oh my gosh, it's here and I didn't have to do too much to even get the first million that's made so quick, right? Listen, Serena Jackson, blessings, beautiful. Listen. I put on here today and I stand in agreement that in 2020 you'll make your first million so quick. Not that you have not made millions already, because if we look and add up a lot of our lives, you've already made millions, honey. Trust me, you have. You just want to get to the point that you are effortlessly making your millions, right? So that's when this thing happens, is when you effortlessly make millions, right? So I know that the knowledge that is being available now is now being in the hands of people that can make a difference, so that we can allow ourselves to be the philanthropists and the city changers and movers of the world, that we actually make an impact to make the lives of others easier and better. Listen, I'm not a builder for no reason. I don't have the ability to build houses and buildings, right? You know, when I look out and I look out the window, I'm like, listen, I can build this building, I can build that building, I can build this road over here, I can build anything, right? You can do any single thing you want to do. That's right, Serena Jackson. Listen, there is no limits. When you literally understand how magnificent the Lord made you to be, right? It gets so easier. Surround yourself around visionaries that are willing to take the risk. Listen, I told everybody when I had to move back home back in 2012 is when my life shifted in a major way, right? And I was fighting for my life, right? And I was like, well, this is it. So if this is it, I need to make my next move my best move. If this is it, when I literally had to lose the so-called identity I thought I was to have. I had to shut down my business of over 10 years. I had to move back home. I had not been home since I was 17 years old. But when I tell you, I decided to become my best self at what was supposed to be my lowest moment, and nobody knew I was going through that, because see, people ain't got to know what you're going through. You don't have to look like what you're going through. So many think when they broke, they need to look broke. No. When you don't have, you don't have to act like you don't have. It's all in your mind. Listen, your mind is the most powerful machine. That's how it changes so quick. If your mind is able to agree and enjoy life when you don't have nothing, guess what's gonna happen when you gonna get everything. When you're not afraid to lose it all, you get it all. In order to, that's why I meet people, you be like, well, listen, just like we have a course on December 8th for those that want to start a business, that are in business and want to scale up their business, meaning that you are like, listen here, I've been working my business for the last so and so years. Yes, it's been a blessing to me. Yes, it allows me to live, but I want to be able to start now actually creating, because what I've done is created a job for myself. I want to create a business so I don't have to be there to make my money. So I want to be able to create something that I can actually physically leave to the next generation. Listen, You have two powerhouses that have multiple businesses that are literally like, listen here, we've gone to conferences where they tell you what you need to do, but not how to do it. Listen, I want you to get it because I know I'm a person of why. Well, why you say do that, or why I need to do that? Well, listen, if you are ready, December 8th, 2018, you are able to get the information that you will not be confused anymore on how this thing really works, from the money to the transformation internally, from every single aspect of how to level up in a way that they didn't tell us. We have the real plug, Cheryl Sutherland, that will be on teaching all of the how to get the credit, how to literally get everything structured for business credit, every element of that other side. Listen, you will have me telling you the internal aspect of how to really transform from the inside out, of what I've seen and how I was able to create wealth from the inside out. Listen, that's December 8th. And when I meet people and they're like, oh, well, $300 is too much, it's not a problem. Remember, everything is not for everybody. And one thing you don't want to do in life is have to make people value what they are not ready to value yet, right? That's one thing I've learned. The most painful thing is make people try to value what they're not ready to value, or give them something that they're not ready to receive. Listen, everything is an alignment because you are an answered prayer. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to hit my 30 minutes of walking, cardio, and so I can finish this, get to this goal weight. I am 20 pounds from my goal weight. 20 pounds from my goal weight. So we're going to knock this on out. I am 20 pounds from my goal weight. That's easy. That's it. 20 pounds from the goal weight. That's easy, honey. That is easy. So if I keep this up, because I'm down another 8 pounds, if I keep this up, I will be to the goal weight in no time. So God bless you. I hope that you are becoming the person that you have dreamed of becoming, and that for those that are already who they have dreamed of becoming, congratulations. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I thank each and every one of you for always taking out the time of your day to be amongst anything that I ever have to say. I hope that I have things to say that add some type of nugget or value to your life in some kind of way, or even if it's just an energy of connection in reference to, listen, it's positivity, and that's always a movement forward. God bless you and enjoy your amazing day. It is 60 days into the next decade. Finish strong. Don't let the next 10 years look like the last. Listen, blessings to you.
Everything alright. 'Cause now it's
It's your time to shine, right? It's your time.